Okay, I'm gonna get in here. Let's see. I think you can see me. Okay, so just bear with me. We'll get some light. I have a camera in here. But anyway, hi, welcome to my channel. I am Zach, your resident shadow person, master of the dark, Sherpa of the sinful. Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to talk today a little bit about what I think is a big problem uh, in our society today. I'm getting out of a relationship, and I've lived with this person for 3 years. I've always been a really forgiving person. I don't like to cause a lot of commotion or, I don't know, conflict. I avoid conflict. Again, who wouldn't? Um, anyway, my friend and I have lived together for a while. We were kind of dating, but due to difference of opinion and I guess styles of life, it just hasn't really gotten a label. But anyway, we're here to talk about all the Johnnies and Jackies that come around that are in this person's orbit. Um, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. You've heard the whole adage, but fact of the matter is that it happened. So anyway, these people, they like to come into a space that is more my domain, my life, and then they want to bully over, like talk over you, fucking act all fucking bad as shit, like obviously insecurities, right? So this guy starts doing it to me today, and I just realized that it wasn't contributing to my fucking time. Excuse my French. Um, it wasn't giving me any juice. Um, so I told him. I stuck up to him. I wasn't going to let him. I said, I have an opinion, and you have an opinion, and I'm not going to let anybody walk over it. Now, it should have ended there. But apparently, the black pill in this kid just could not cease. See, I like to make people think that I'm stupid, that I don't see a whole lot, that I'm just a simple guy. Oh no, honey. See, that's what shadow work is to me. Like having the grit and the tact to go down into the trenches and not be bothered by anyone. No giant, no Lucifer, no big growly freaking dog is gonna back me off my fucking pride. Excuse my French, Lord. Ugh. Can I redo this? Uh, uh, uh. Well, so anyway, I cuss like a sailor. I'm gonna try to redo this. So I don't know if I even have any viewers. Yeah, we're doing the flashing light thing here. Apparently the truck lights are off. Oh yeah. So anyway, my friend, I've decided isn't my friend because, for one, they wouldn't have let anybody attack me like that, and two, anybody that says that they have so-called love for me and care about me, they wouldn't have allowed anybody to cause that kind of effery and to act that way towards me. And I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that. I see myself as a really lonely person. probably because I see the bull crap in everybody else so much more clearly before they do. And it's easy. It can be very easy to get petty and to get all butthurt about pride and how they disrespect me. But it's easier just to call it what it is and move on. Anybody that has to act like that, no. Anyway, I I didn't come here to complain, but we just don't seem to know our own hearts. And if we don't know our own hearts, we don't know our own souls. If we don't know that we have souls, it's hard to treat anybody else with any dignity. I haven't lived a perfect life, but I know the difference between right and wrong. And I know when somebody's insulting me. You may think the world is blind, but trust me, there's more strength in the person that would sit there and let the bully have their peace, because we can't change them, and say nothing. For how foolish are they to have walked over so many millions? The meek will inherit this earth. Because you're going to have to be nice to one another. There's not going to be nothing left, man. We could all use a good dose of humility, a little humble pie. Could all use that one friend that is willing to tell you very matter of fact that you're full of shot the front door. Honestly, I thought my friends were better. I thought I was better, but who am I? No, it's really hard when you get older to make friends. Now, we start out really outgoing. We have it all going for us. We're naive. Our world space that we've had the ability to grasp and hold on to is about yay big when we're younger. So we think we know it all because we can grasp all of our tiny world. We've seen it. We've done it. Your world gets so much bigger when you pray for peace, and you're able to hold such a bigger version of what God is giving us in this reality, and to be able to see objectively one of every 360 degree. Because sometimes some people see the tree, other people see the shadow. None of them are the whole truth, but they all point the way. So what if we talk about some tarot? I've been doing a couple different decks lately. Forgive me. I'm kind of going with the shaved head thing lately. I am in Florida, and it's very hot here. But let's see. I want to show you the world. Anyway, I think the world is coming up rosy. I don't know why I'm singing right now. I was just trying to not let it get in my way. I have Oh yeah, so queer icons. I've been making a deck called Icon, and it is featuring is serving realness. I'm very proud of this deck. The Lip Sync Syndicate and I are going to be putting this one out very soon. maybe in the next couple of days. So I'm looking for my photos. I'll just give you a little teaser here. Where did I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee. There they are, lined in a row. Big ones, small ones, little ones, and tall ones. Diddly-dee, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, boom, boom. So, yeah, my friend didn't make a very good decision either. Just really embarrassed, and I know I wouldn't be all woe is me, but I'll pray for them. You know, while I'm on it, there is something I just can't. There's a stigma when it comes to being homeless. Um, Everybody thinks you're a lazy piece of crap, and well, you get a job, or why aren't you normal? Why don't you quit drinking? Why don't you quit doing whatever it is that you're doing that I'm not doing? And basically, people feel like that gives them the license to do whatever they want, to act however they want, to say whatever they want. Friends, no, nobody has the right to say what they want about me, but me. But the one thing that, and forgive me if I'm rude here, but the one thing that I kept asking myself the whole time was, why does this kid need to tell me how he feels about everything? If I wanted to know about him, I would ask. Y'all pray for me. Hopefully, I'll find somebody with some sense, somebody that really loves me. But I'll tell you what, the only man that I am waiting on is the Lord. So buckle up, buddy. These last 2 years have been probably the hardest and worst years that I've ever had in my life. It made me really look into the people that were around me, the ones that were kissing my forehead at night and beating the crap out of me in the morning. All the crass, blatant, open air conversation about how awful I am and how everything is my fault. You might be right. But if I do something, I'm going to do it right. No, we won't tempt the Lord with that one. Let's see. Anyway, this is my first broadcast. Obviously, I'm almost butthurt. I'm bothered. I'm really bothered, but I'm not butthurt. It did take a lot for me to first show that I'm not a fool, and then to negate it elsewhere, but I just don't understand these guys. That guy in there is not the friend that I had 2 years ago. That guy can't stand on business. And I'm not here to diss anybody or to get on a soapbox, but I got the receipts. There's a funny thing, like people say that words are nothing. I don't believe in words. say a lot of shiny, pretty things, but what does it really mean? A lot at first. Do it survives the chaos of time and decay. The truth will stand firm. It's rooted in the truth. It's not gonna poof be gone because a lie is not real. It's fictional. It's made up. I prefer to build in the rock, my friend. That bedrock of truth, uh, tact, fairness. Although I just don't think that any human can be completely fair because we're all fish. These are all the wages of sin. So let me tell you about alchemy. Some alchemy is not like other alchemy. And it's not a matter of who, when, where, if, or will I be an alchemist. It's when am I going to wake up? It's always there. Eternity has always been there. The source is always there. I am it, and it is me. You are it, and we're all of it. And it's right there in front of our face. But I have to look past this, and this, and this. Some lessons are not fun. But I do know that I never regret anything that the Lord is going to show me. Because there's bigger blessing. I'm here to show you why you can't be that way to people. I'm here to let you know that chauvinist is done, man. It's high time that we take a war on toxicity. Feed the planet, feed your soul, feed the souls of everyone else. So if you have hate in your heart, or if you're, heaven forbid, a negative Nancy, I'm going to pray for you this evening. If you are too weak to make the right decisions, I pray that you find whatever alchemy is that you need to spark that. Polish it up. Heck, I could be a 24-karat gold turd, but I'm still worth something. All right, friends. I really want to it's hot in this truck. But I do not feel welcome in that house right now. So Grant, that you might be able to I'm not going to say this story right now. Anyway, in our reading, I got the magician, the trickster, the tower, judgment, the sun, and the star. So I'm going to start with the star. Going into this queer iconography deck. No, it's really hard when you develop, feelings for the wrong person. It's not that they're the wrong person. It's just that maybe they don't understand the infliction or the reach of their faults against others. They don't understand because maybe they've been sitting idly by their whole lives watching people pick on people. And if that person that picks on people likes me, I must be something. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Old dogs do not learn new tricks. So that's all I'm going to say with that. Lord have mercy, Virginia. Can you show me my cards, please? You put your left foot in, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. Do the hokey pokey and spin it all around. That's not what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to do all of this. Okay. So, to heal, I think it's safe to say that I'm never going to let a friend find me in the company of somebody that has to exercise a filibuster. Just blatant rudeness. Like black pill, just frat boy bull honky. My mother certainly didn't raise me to talk like that to anybody. Is it just me, or am I the only one that knows that you should be nice to people when you first meet them? You aren't the boss of anyone. You aren't Christopher Columbus. You're not the first person on this turf, nor will you be last. I can't even describe what's going on in the house right now. If y'all want to watch a heartbreak, probably came to, because that's really beautiful, and it's all mine. So if you're going through something similar, I mean, I know, man, sadness is a real bee. The depths that some people go. Demons that will Dear Heavenly Father, this marks the end of my shadow session. I remember the light, and I am of the light. But all that have the eye and the mind or ear to hear, recall what the light is. I bring back my energy. I take back my pride. I take back my sovereignty, my inheritance. I take back my God. I take back my sins, for my mistakes look best on me. I'm unapologetic how I live. I'm unapologetic with my words, and I will stand 10 toes down on business. Maybe not perfect, but a whole heck of a lot better than what some of y'all are calling nice. So if you're watching and this resonates with you, if it sounds like shade, it most likely is. I could say that louder for the 10 people that are in the back. Think about that. Okay. I'm still looking for tarot cards, Mary. If you think that I had a decent message today and maybe like to hang out with me while I sort out the negledo of my life, I really appreciate you stopping by and being a part of my journey to healing and my methods of understanding. I sure will have some tarot cards to show you next time. Thank you. Have a great night.